Alright, so this is a C320. Took the engine out the skeleton. Gotta order some motor mounts. This torque converter here, a lot of people have questions about it. It's very simple, believe it or not. You know, at first you're wondering what the fuck is this doing, coming out with the engine. Most cars it just pops right out. It's some simple shit. This car is a little bit different. There's this cover piece that goes on the back side, so when you come to the bottom of it, I just used a wrench and just pushed it right out. Okay, and so this is how you're gonna access your bolts. Okay, they're gonna be behind here. Now what you gotta do is take a crowbar and turn this till you can get access to them. They're gonna be 13mm bolts. Okay, you just take them, I loosen them up 2 at a time. I just, broke them loose 2 at a time and kept spinning it till I got all of them loose or broken loose. Now I'm gonna loosen them up and take this torque converter off from the flywheel. Some other interesting stuff. One of the transmission line stays with the engine. The other one you can take off of it. It's pretty cool because I left a lot of this stuff together. Let's pull this stuff out the way so you can see that. Here's that tranny line. It runs beside your engine right here, or your motor mount, underneath your headers and stuff. I took my headers off straight from the engine, that way I didn't have to worry about it. That's your air intake manifold, where your mass air filter or mass airflow sensor goes and shit. This is a wire harness, very easy connectors to go in. Spark plug wire harness, O2 harness, runs on the driver's side rear beside your tranny. This is an AC line, so I just disconnected the AC line from the car, or whatever the hell this is. It's a part of the AC. Here's another AC line over here. There's another one that's supposed to go with it. I gotta figure that out later. I think it's actually still attached to the car. This is a transmission line that I'm talking about that's still attached. It comes right here. It makes putting it back together fairly easy. These are alternator wires, if you guys didn't know. Your starter comes off. I didn't know my starter came off, but my starter comes off from over here. One of these 2 bolts lets loose of the starter when you're taking it apart from the engine and the tranny. It's just a few things I can remember right now. I really didn't struggle with it. It was a really easy project, straightforward. I wish I could pick this hood up. I'm gonna put the hood back on so I can lift this up and show you guys the inside. But a lot of it's easy stuff. This is gonna be your second transmission line right here. I took the tranny line off and put it in the car. Here's a power steering line, goes straight to your reservoir. I left the O2 sensors in there if you can see it. I just unplugged them. Headers are still in there. I took the whole subframe off. I ended up hitting a radiator, or a sign, sorry. I ended up hitting a pole. And it blew my radiator, which blew my head gasket, which blew my bottom end. I checked it all out, redid the head gasket, it blew the bottom end. So now I gotta put a motor in it. In the process of it, I bent the radiator support bar. Luckily, Benz makes these things so nice. You just have to order these parts, or just this part, and you have a new radiator support. And it just goes right back in there, so I don't mind that. I have to get a new front bumper. I already got my hood. It destroyed my hood. It literally put a big line in the hood and bent the hood back, but I didn't bend anything else, so I'm really happy about that. You got some coolant hoses right here and shit. These things are really easy. I took some pictures of it so I couldn't forget it. I'm gonna do a diagram later, so I really can't forget it when I go back into it. Alright, you guys, this is my project. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. It's a Mercedes-Benz 03 C320 sports coupe rear-wheel drive, 3.2 liter. I believe it's a 112.798, if I remember exactly correctly. Alright, you guys, peace. This is Backyardigans.